Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Good morning. Started off on the radio, now you got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Shout out to my man Chris Wilkes in the building for writing that theme song for me, doing what he does. If you ever want to see that young man sing live, I don't know why they always say sing live. I mean, you're not going to be able to see them sing deceased. If you go to a show and Luther Vandross come out there singing deceased, that's an issue. Although now with the holograms, they bringing people out there. Tupac done more concerts since he died than he did when he was living. But my man Wilkes, Eclectic Soul, Christopher Wilkes, y'all can go check him out along with Stout and Samat, which is just Thomas backwards. But dyslexic people have been doing it all over. All y'all people that named your child Nevaeh, we all know it's just heaven backwards. We just know if they hold their name up to a mirror, it's finna say heaven. But y'all want to be all fancy and call them Nevaeh. I blame the people who first started naming their kids Samaje. That's where everything got messed up. That first Samaje, because that's just James backwards. The people like Samaje. That's just James backwards. Let me clean my screen real quick. Let me clean my screen. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to See You in the Morning, man. It's my horrible idea to get up in the morning and give y'all way too much of me, give y'all way more than y'all deserve and need. And I probably shouldn't be putting it all out there, but I do. I do that every morning. If this is your first time hearing it, you're about to experience something so cold. If you have been here before and you chose to not rob, found it not robbery to come back, I thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate it. The one area of consistency on this show, the one thing I do the same every day is I get out and I speak in the morning. If I ain't sleep with you, I'm gonna speak with you. And the first 3 people that speak, they get the mythical medals, the M&Ms. You can't wear them, you can't pawn them, but they yours, the mythical medals. So we go ahead and give y'all something that y'all can feel. Give it just something you can feel. That's what En Vogue said. I'm mad they didn't make it. En Vogue should have been. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let me get these medals out. Bronze medal goes to Dolores. Good morning, Dolores. Dolores Lewis with the bronze. With the silvers, the Pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. Today should be her birthday. Merry birthday to ya. Merry birthday to ya. Merry birthday. It's Courtney Weston and Murphy's birthday. And winning the gold is TT. Crystal Pennell, Tiny Tasty Pennell. Y'all get TT with the gold. Birthday Courtney. Merry birthday to ya. Birthday Courtney with the silver and Dolores with the bronze. Also here, always coming in 4th place, Michelle McKinney, Eminem, also known as Anytime, Any Place. The Bishop, Reverend Dr. Calvin J. Hill, good morning. Trouble, Melba Peterson, good morning. Melissa Kuther, like Luther, good morning. Ida Seaborn, good morning. Just like Candy. Good morning, Candy. PP, Patricia Pippin. Lisa's in the building. Good morning. Sharon, good morning, good morning, good morning. And it's your 40th birthday today. Okay, Courtney. Merry happy 40th birthday to you. Merry happy 40th birthday to you. Merry happy 40th birthday. That's when you put the funk on it. You put a little stank on it. You got to make your jaws vibrate. Ladies, if your man's a singer, his jaws vibrate too much, you probably want to just go ahead and get out that relationship. Good morning, Betty. Wilberta, good morning. You everybody be on their best behavior. Yvette's in the building. JD, don't call me Martin Luther the King. In the building. Crystal Sex Appeal. Pat Carroll's in the building. Dalisa's in the building. Franita, Shannon, my man James. Y'all get y'all good. Y'all get y'all his will hoodies. It's starting to get a little chilly outside. Nipples getting a little hard. Cover them up. His will. T. Mitchell, Steve Cummins. Lisa's in the building. Betty Burnett, all the way from Africa, is Lasha Unda. Queendom is in the building. Who else we got in here this morning? Everybody just saying happy birthday to Courtney. Way to turn 40. I remember this. I remember in April when I turned 40, Courtney. I remember how good it felt. 40 is a good age. It's a downhill age. Good morning, Tam. Good morning. 40 is a downhill age. Like you really start realizing who you are at 40. Once I turned 40 this year, this April, I turned 40 April the 6th. When I turned 40, I started realizing that your body ain't what your body used to be. Your body just ain't 40. 40 lets you know who you are. 40 is a you here now age. 40 is a you here now. Everything doesn't settle in now. Now everything is there when you turn 40. I started having 40-year-old moments over and over again. The other day, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was on tour. Not on tour per se, but I was on the road at a show. And I had a 40-year-old moment. I realized that I had to be 40 at this point. I'm talking to one of the brothers, man, and I'm not proud to say this, but this is what happens when you on tour. Sometimes drugs are involved, you know. And I'm backstage at the show. We in the green room, and one of the brothers is like, he really just he needed to keep going. He was like, dog, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this show, man. I gotta have some. And I was like, dog, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got a little bit in my pocket. I got some drugs in my bag. I usually have a backpack with me when I'm on the road. I'm like, yo, I got what you need, cuz. I got what you need, you know. And so he was like, yo, I mean, what can I do? Let me get one up off you. And I was like, word. You know, I was like, I usually save it for myself, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you get it. So and when I realized that it wasn't about weed or crack or Molly, it was about amlodipine. It was about blood pressure medicine. We was having a whole conversation. That brother left his blood pressure medicine home, and I had to come on in and give him one of mine. And I realized that's as 40 as you get. We ain't sitting here talking about cool drugs no more. We don't have those kind of conversations. We sitting here talking about amlodipine. We in here now. Now you 40, you start meeting people and y'all start discussing prescriptions, and you get excited about it. They be like, "What you want? Valsartan, amlodipine? Yeah." You start going over the side effects stuff. Like, don't get that. Don't use lisinopril. When you start having those conversations with people, you know it's a different time. You know it's a different time. When you start traveling, that's 40. See, when you 20, 21, you travel, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You get in there, and you just roll out. Look at Shannon. Shannon said, I'm on that 20 milligrams. See there? This is a different conversation now. When you hit 40 and you travel, you got to pack different stuff. You know, when you young and dumb and full of, you hit that road, you be like, boy, let me make sure I got some condoms, maybe some blue chew, some of that nature. Now you like, man, let me make sure I got my CPAP machine. Let me make sure I got me some distilled water. You got different things you got to worry about now. Let me make sure I'm packing my belt because you're getting older now. Now I'm 40, but I ain't an old man's 40. I still keep. Good morning, Zadie. We really missed you, Zadie. Missing you every day. Well, listen, I travel with my AKA pill bag. That's when you know you hit 40 full time. I get excited about my little pill box. I got a little pill box, with the days of the week on it, so I can know when to take my medications. What makes me excited about my pill box is I can break each day of them off. That is the most exciting thing to me. I can break each day off. So, like, if I'm only gone for Friday through Sunday, I ain't got to take the whole week with me. I can only take 3 days. And I showed my homeboy, he got excited. He's like, man, I got to have one of those. That's the year 3000 pill box. That's the best pill. It's the greatest pill box. And listen, that it was gifted to me. When I got that as a gift, it was the greatest gift I've ever gotten. I don't think I've ever got a gift as good as that pill box. I'm so good about that pill box. The days of the week have faded off. I flipped the pill box over on the bottom. I wrote the days of the week in Sharpie because I'm not giving up that pill box. Me and that pill box is on. We together. Me and that pill box is together forever. I don't think y'all understand how tight me and that pill box is. See, Tam saying let me stay healthy because now. First of all, I'm not unhealthy. I might be a little off because I don't even remember to take my vitamins. You gonna get to an age where you gonna remind yourself. You gonna be like, you know what? Let me put this reminder in my phone. My phone be going off all day. You think I'm blowing up? You think there's women trying to get at me? It's just pill reminders. That's all it is. Phone be going beep 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 beep. Beep. You be like, boy, you hot in these streets. No, cuz pills. Got to remember. Betty said my pill box got braille on top. That's what I'm talking about. You got to have the pill box for the blind. That's always different. Now, what I've always been concerned is that those drive-up ATMs got braille on the numbers. I don't know why. Maybe some blind people walk up to it. Maybe you just got a blind person in the back seat. They got to go to ATM. But I just never understood why the drive-up ATM, got braille on it. Who's driving to it? Which blind person is driving to it? You got to know though. You get excited about your medications. You get excited about your medications once you hit 40. 40 is a different age. I can't just jump up and do stuff. I can't just jump the boogie at 40. I can't. 14, 21. I just get up and go do anything. It was just no problem. I get up. I used to go play basketball all day. I just get up out the bed, go play. Now, if I want to play basketball, you got to let me know a week or two in advance. If you want me to come play basketball with you, you got to tell me the day for me to play basketball with you next Tuesday. Because it's gonna be a regimen. I'm gonna be, and it ain't gonna be 2 days in a row. I got to stretch. I gotta take some leaves, some kind of ibuprofen, something. I just ain't gonna be the same. And trust me, after I get finished playing, I'm down for a week and a half. It's getting that point of time now where it's Thanksgiving and everybody want to have turkey bowls. They want to have flag football, stuff of that nature, and everybody want to play. Tell you now, I'll play, but I ain't gonna be no more good till Christmas. Ain't gonna be no more good till Christmas. I'll get out there and play. No good till Christmas though. Tell you that right now. These ligaments ain't what they used to be. I ain't gonna be no more good until Christmas. If I play on a turkey bowl on Thanksgiving, you can guarantee I'm gonna be walking like I just got off a horse until Christmas. It'll be parts of my body that I ain't even know it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I can give it up. That's why I'm concerned. That's one of the things that makes me concerned. Being a virgin, or being a 40-year-old virgin, I'm gonna have to meet a woman that ain't too into too much. I'm gonna need to meet a straight and narrow. Somebody just gets in with the basics. I ain't gonna be able to hit the zippity doo dah. I ain't gonna be able to do it. It's too much work. Be tired. Man, I gotta properly stretch. It's just too much. I told you, I'm gonna tell y'all when I know now. 40 for me, 40 has been an eye opener. I can't just wear any shoes no more. Not at 40. Oh no, sir. It ain't about style no more. I'm about to throw away a bunch of shoes now. It ain't about style. I just can't wear stuff. At 40, you got to put on the right shoes. The other day I called myself being fancy, put on some hard bottoms. Got some little Stacey Adams type hard bottoms. I wore those shoes, my entire body hurt because of my shoes. My legs were sore, my lower back hurt, my shoulders was in pain. I'm like, why my shoes got something to do with my shoulders? Why my shoulders hurt? I gotta have some cushion down there. And put me in the Dr. Scholl's. Make me orthopedic. I'm gonna tell y'all now, y'all get ready. I'm about to hit the scene with all the Velcro shoes. I know why those Air Monarchs are important. All old men got them. There's an age where you just decide that these are the shoes I got to wear. And it's an old man shoe because it's comfortable. You wear it because it is comfortable. And it's the Air Monarch. You put that Monarch on and you know what you got. And some of y'all gonna act like you don't know what the Air Monarch is. It is an old man shoe. Look here. Let me show y'all, cause y'all be acting funny. This is an old man shoe. This is us. The Air Monarch. Look at that. Look at the comfort in that shoe. Right now, I'm gonna tell y'all what, my blood pressure just went down seeing them. This is when you know this is 40 plus. This right here is 40 plus. You can do everything in this Air Monarch. You wear it to work, school, cut grass. It's an old man. Look at it. It's a man out there that you know got these. And they for $75. Now, the fact that now $75 is considered cheap is hilarious. But the old man, listen, think back over your life and all the real old men you know in your life, and they got these Air Monarchs. They're not letting them go. I'm going to go from the Air Monarchs, and then I'm going to go Velcro. I'm going to have the Velcro shoe on. It's already a struggle sometimes. Putting on socks and shoes, you got the bend and tuck and all that stuff. Look at Shannon. Shannon said, my daddy got them. That's right, your daddy got them. Courtney, my dad has them. Everybody's daddy got them. If you an adult with a daddy, he got the Air Monarchs. He ain't got no Jordans. Listen, old man put them compression socks on, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a no-show sock, low cut at the most. But that compression sock, you got to wear that all the way up to mid-calf. You put that compression sock on and you let that thing ride all the way. It's some Kirklands. I'm on it. I'm ready. Give me a pair of Kirklands. I don't know what y'all think. I don't know why y'all think that's gonna. You keep forgetting. You keep forgetting that I don't care. Y'all see, a lot of y'all keep forgetting that I don't care. I am about this fashion life. I mean, I'm not about the fashion life. I'm about comfort at this point. I am about comfort at this point. Y'all keep forgetting I'm a man that gets all of his clothes made by George. I ain't worried about what nobody thinks about me. Boy, look at these. Boy, look at, woo. These look good here. Let me see what they running. When I can just bid on them, that's when you know they all right. They ain't got a price on them. See, look at these. These Gucci shoes right there. First of all, they're $963. That's just ridiculous. But these right here, I can't wear these. I can already see all the pain that's about to be, oh, that's painful. Ain't no cushion down here. That's a flat surface. I'm walking on ground. And I ain't walking on sunshine. For what? I'm gonna pay $930 to be uncomfortable? Now lost y'all mind. I'm put these on and be in pain the whole night. No, man. And they already look good. They ain't even a good looking shoe. But you gonna go pay all that money. You gonna go pay $300 for some aluminum foil. No, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't finna do it. I ain't doing it. I don't care about how much a shoe costs no more. I don't care about none of that. You give me something that's gonna be comfortable. That's where I'm at. Now I couldn't do a long show today because I got the community service today. It's coming up on Thanksgiving. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All designer shoes are uncomfortable, and that's why y'all shouldn't be wearing. Why are y'all wearing them? You run around in pain so somebody can think you got money. You run around in pain so people can be like, oh, they flossing. So you gonna go put on some designer sneakers so somebody can be like, you gonna put on. Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all put on them little Balenciaga shoes, be looking crazy out there. You be putting on them moon boots just so people can think you got a little bit of money. That's what y'all be doing, and it's ridiculous. You be out there looking right crazy in a pair of shoes so people can think that you got some money. They ain't worth nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. Look at this. Look at this Balenciaga sneaker. Got every single color in there. Look right ridiculous. Look at that. I'm putting that on my foots. $1,150. $1,150 for some clown shoes. For you to go out there looking ridiculous. 800. They on sale for 805. I wish I would. I wish I would. And they got a deconstructed look. That means they come dirty already. So you get the shoe and it's already dirty. Look at it. This is a brand new shoe. It comes dirty. Y'all gonna pay you gonna pay $1,000 for an unclean shoe. Just so somebody can think you got a little money on you. You gonna get some shoes you got to take out the box and clean. I'm done with it. They are hideous. Designer sneakers are the best. You go to Sheen and Temu. So first of all, you get them from Sheen and Temu. You're not getting designer sneakers. You getting they've been designed to fool people looking at them. That's what kind of designer they are. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go. Oh, my first point that I was making on the show earlier today, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but In Vogue should have been what Destiny's Child ended up being. In Vogue is a better Destiny's Child. They better looking, they better singers, and I just don't know what happened. In Vogue is Destiny's Child without social media. If they would have had social media when In Vogue came out, we wouldn't even know Beyonce. We wouldn't even know who she was. Snoop say New Balance. New Balance is a good shoe. Keeps you comfortable. Keeps your feet in good shape. Telling y'all that right now. I put it on the line. I don't know what made me think about In Vogue this morning, But In Vogue is Beyonce without social media. If In Vogue, they was cute, they looked good, they sang well, they was sexy, sultry. Listen, that When I, that was a talent show staple. That was a talent show. Every talent show, it was some girls that was like they was going, when I. They was gonna win out you to death. How do you? And then that song was hard. The Jackson 5 didn't sing it that well. When the Jackson 5 sang it, it didn't sound the way that In Vogue sang it. They were In Vogue without question. Was Destiny's Child for Destiny's Child. And I ain't trying to take away from Beyonce and them, because Beyonce and them, they came in at the right time. But In Vogue, vocal for vocal, and I love Kelly. I love Kelly. Beyonce's Beyonce. And then whoever they put in third. But you can't match them up. Mm-mm. And they used to be a lot of girl groups back then, 702 and 702 and 702. But In Vogue is what you wanted. That's what music is missing right now. Music is missing solid guy groups. Where you had to make a choice. You had Boys and Men, Jodeci, Silk, Mint Condition. What's the boys that say I want to sex you? Color Me Bad. Oh yeah, you did have SWV, Lakeisha. You had Total. Yeah, you had them. I think either you going back a little far when you got to the emotions. You could choose and see. Here was the thing when Changing Faces ain't gonna count. They had one song. Here's the thing about the guy groups you used to have back in the day. As a guy, I could decide what type of woman you were based on the guy groups you like. If you came in and you told me you preferred Jodeci over Boys and Men, I already knew you was a little ratchet. I already knew you had some ratchet to you. If you had that, if you like that Tony, you might have been a little eclectic. Boys and Men means you were solid. So solid woman. If she say she loved her some Boys and Men, she was a solid woman. If she loved her some Silk, she was nasty. She liked some Jodeci, she was ratchet. Some of the groups all fell in that same category. Yeah, Boys and Men Troop was the same. Now TLC was the first real. So In Vogue is what we're gonna look at it. In Vogue is what Destiny's Child is now. Destiny's Child is what In Vogue should have been, but there is no Destiny's Child without TLC. TLC was the first women's supergroup that swept the world by storm. TLC took the world by storm. Everybody was out there chasing waterfalls, and waterfalls don't even move. Waterfalls don't move at all. But people's out there chasing them. You had to love TLC, and then you look at the fact that TLC couldn't nobody sing. You start looking at TLC, we really break TLC down. Couldn't nobody in that group sing. T-Bar's always sounding, Lily mother gazing out of her window. She just sounded like she needed a lozenge the whole time. Staring at the sun that she can't touch. Has anybody ever heard Chili sing? Chili was just there. Lily mother. T-Bar sound like a young Macy Gray. Totally couldn't sing. But TLC, that first supergroup, he was out there buying their merchandise. They was on cartoons. They ran so that they walked so that Destiny's Child could run. TLC. Now we going up there. Some of these guy groups y'all is dropping in there. Troop, Drew Hill. Troop, if you like Troop, you like Boys and Men. That's a Boys and Men woman. Drew Hill was Jodeci. You had Jodeci, and then you had Drew Hill coming in off the heels of Jodeci. Now, here's what's interesting about both Jodeci and Drew Hill. Both of them got hits. Now, when you start thinking about hits, and I'm a huge Boys and Men fan, when you start thinking about hits, you immediately be like, Boys and Men got more hits than anybody. But you sit there and you really dissect Jodeci. That Forever My Lady album could be a top 10 album of all time. That Forever My Lady album. But only one side. See, I had the Forever My Lady tape. Only that A side of that tape was good. That B side was some garbage. Oh, that B side was horrible. You ain't want nothing on that B side. The B side of that album, you didn't want that. That B side, you can't find nobody that knows the songs on the B side of that album. But the A side of that Forever My Lady album, 1991. We can just go right down the list of songs on the A side of that album. Stay, classic. Baby, won't you just stay? That was our classic. Come and talk to me. That's number 2. Followed by Forever My Lady. Huh? 3. I'm still waiting. Number 4. You and I. And then that was it. Then you went to the second side of that album. You and I was it. It was 5 songs on the front side of that album. And then you had 6, 7. My Phone, Gotta Love, Plaything. You ain't nobody know. It's All Right, Treat You, Kisses We Share, Cherish. Nobody knows any of those songs. But they had 5 classics in a row. Stay, Come and Talk to Me, Forever My Lady, I'm Still Waiting, You and I. Strongest any songs out there. It was always the B side of the album. Nobody could get the B side of their album right. Now you go 1998. Drew Hill comes out with Into the Drew. Real Freak, How Deep Is Your Love for Me? Come on, man. That was great. They didn't have great albums. Beauty Is in Here. These Are the Times. That was on their first album. Into the Drew came in with like 3 different songs. Oh Lord, Lakeisha and Marissa are friends. That's terrible. Now Jagged Edge. Jagged Edge. They gave you a little bit. They was twins. It was 2 sets of twins. You didn't know which one was which. Jagged Edge had some songs too. They had some songs too. Jagged. That was a golden era. The 1990s. You look, Jagged Edge was 1990 something too. That was the golden era of music. Jagged Edge just couldn't get hits. Jagged Edge could only give you like one hit at a time. Jagged Edge only give you one hit. They couldn't quite curl. Jagged Edge was never gonna make it to the top. Jagged Edge was the Walmart brand of guy groups. Boys and Men, Jodeci, Drew Hill, those were name brands. If you couldn't get any of them, you'll accept Jagged Edge. Jagged Edge was always gonna be an opening act. You won't basing your tour on Jagged Edge. Won't nobody be like, man, we got to go to a Jagged Edge tour. Now I gotta be honest. Now 112, Rough Ends, Rough Ends. You thought that was something that you had to go eat. What up, Snoop? I won't even gonna gloat about the win last night. Last night's win was fantastic from a Bronco team. 112. Now, don't sleep on 112. 112's first album had a good A side and B side. 112 was under Puffy. Puffy made sure that first album was great. Then, when they realized they didn't make no money from their first album and they started trying to write their own music, their career went downhill quick. But 112 had hits. You can't take nothing away from 112 either. 112. We're gonna take a whole day. I don't know how we could forget one. Cupid was their first single. Cupid took the world by storm. 112 had hits though. On that first album, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I want a virgin, that first album would be what I would use to try to get into them. Now, Peaches and Cream was subsequent albums. Peaches and Cream was down the road for them. But they first album, that was the one. The self-titled 112, everybody hates Q's voice. It's not that Q can sing, but they have some great songs. Now That We're Done, Pleasure and Pain, Why, Cupid, Call My Name, You Can Come See Me, Sexy You, Can I Touch You? Listen. You just listening to the lyrics of the album name. Only You, I'll Be There, In Love With You, Just a Little While. Why Does This Is Your Day, Throw It All Away. That 112, that self-titled. Anytime you named your album after yourself, it was going to be great. The Luther album, any album Luther dedicated to the love of his life, Freddie Jackson, was going to be amazing. Can I touch you, make you feel so good? I know you want me to, so sweet. Huh? That Can I Touch You? El DeBarge, nobody knows in the people know who El DeBarge is, but can't give you an El DeBarge song off the top of their head. That's the problem with El DeBarge. You know who he is, but you don't know what he's saying. Getting out of here, man. I gotta go community service. I gotta serve the community. Got to be a hoe out here in these streets serving the community. I'll see y'all again tomorrow.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got play this Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Oh wait, almost left without giving y'all some kind of inspiration. That would have been horrible. Remember today, you know my catchphrase is, man. It's now become my go-to saying. Hey, make sure y'all make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all again tomorrow. Go Broncos, let's ride. I know Buffalo Bill fans are all depressed, as y'all should be. Okay, now I can get back to getting off the air. I'm gonna pick the song up right where I left off. All right. Yeah.